What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing. OG Gangsta Wicked.
Yes, sir.
Again,
Galaxy
on my
Wicked.
feet.
Galaxy Wicked.
Galaxy Wicked.
I done dropped the ghetto, but now we done dropped all that.
Okay,
we
man,
don't got.
who are you?
We don't got past all that. See, you doing the same thing. You doing that skip. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start. You know what? That's my new thing right there.
No,
you skipping.
but I ain't skipping.
You skipping.
I ain't skipping. That's a good one. See, I wasn't ready for that one this morning.
Since you want to call me, whatever you want to call me. So that's how we gonna play.
Well, guess what? On this show, you Galaxy Wick. On the Wicked Truth, you can be. No, on this show, nigga, you get off your
You
Wick.
said it.
On
You
the
said
Wicked
it.
Truth, you can be Galaxy
You
Wick.
and I already said it. You and I already said
Club
it.
Shay Shay. Don't be doing it on Undisputed.
You and I already said it.
Okay, back off of what we were just talking about yesterday, man. You know, Shannon Sharpe situation has kind of went all across the internet right now.
And we started it.
Well, hey, we had to jump in there
we
and see what
jumped
the hell
off
was going on.
that our perspective on it before anybody else. I noticed that yesterday.
Exactly.
And then people and what we said, it vindicated exactly what we were thinking. We didn't, because we wasn't inside.
No.
So, but we were just speculating. That's what we do for the streets.
Come on.
And kind of find out, we watched different podcasts. Marcellus Wiley, I seen Charles Barkley, them, and what we said was kind of spot on.
I mean, what were your thoughts on it? Because I also watched what Marcellus had to say, and I mean, after hearing what he said about the situation from his perspective, it kind of gave me a whole different outlook on the whole situation overall. See, me, I'm a Shannon Sharpe fan, but I wasn't watching Undisputed. I was watching Club Shay Shay.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I never really got into the whole Shannon and Skip thing. I would see something every now and then where it hit the blogs and stuff like that, or Instagram where it looked like it was some disrespectful stuff going on. But then I was figuring, hell, I thought it was just banter. I thought they was doing it for ratings and stuff like that.
Right.
So I was like, I don't believe that it was that bad. But then after hearing what everybody had to say, who actually watched the show on a regular basis, you know, I had to step back and say, wait a minute, maybe this wasn't no banter. And this was abuse.
It's the same thing that and we talked about that one time because I do watch the show. I'm just the opposite of you. I'm all sold out on the show itself. I watch Shay Shay from end to end. So we're just the opposite. Yeah. So actually we can attack it from both different sides. So I watched this show. I watched it Undisputed when there were times where Shannon would try to talk and Skip would say, "No, you shut up. Put your glasses on." And Shannon would do it. I watched. Matter of fact, before I even get into that, I want to get into Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley and Skip have had a long-standing beef.
My God.
And a lot of people that kind of jumped on either way because there's a lot of people out there that be hating on Charles. Oh man, Charles, man, he date white women, man. Him and Shaq, they sit up there, they be buck dancing too for, blah, 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 blah. You have that sentiment out. Matter of fact, there was a movie called Life. Yeah. It had Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence in the movie. Bernie Mac was in that movie
That's
also.
That's right.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac. But there was in this movie, for y'all that haven't seen it, most of us have seen it. Yeah. But for y'all that haven't seen it, they wind up going to jail doing life. Yeah. When they get to jail, there was a white guy that was over the inmates, but then he had his little protege was a black guy. Yes, sir, boss. They go across the gun line, boss. I'm gonna shoot him, boss. You know what I'm saying? I forget his name. He's a good actor too, but he played that role down to the T. Yeah. You have that type of stuff that was kind of going on with this whole situation, with this Shannon Sharpe stuff going on. Now, I look at Skip as a male Karen. That's because Charles Barkley saw what was going on with this whole situation with Shannon and Skip, and he was trying to call it out without getting himself in trouble over at TNT himself. So he could only say so much. And this is not for people to get on there and talk about Charles Barkley's personal life, what he prefers to sleep with, what he prefers to date. Just like in the comments yesterday, I hear people, some people talking about, well, I guess Shannon deserved to be, talked to in a kind of way because he prefers to sleep this way, or he prefers to go to games and wear LeBron James. What the hell does that got to do with anything.
Yeah.
Right, but that's the yes sir master, the one that's why I brought up
we
the
hate
life.
ourselves.
That's why I brought up the life thing, because anytime a black man is being belittled by the other side, our own blacks are coming. The black necks that we were talking about yesterday will come in and
jump on his
back also, put their knee on his neck also. So, and that's the worst thing in the world.
Really?
So anyway, Charles was going back and forth with Skip about a lot of stuff that he kind of knew, but he couldn't really say, I don't like him. So Charles did say something crazy one day. I mean, Charles, I'm 70 years old, man. Talking about, man, I could just kill him. Yeah. But I mean, he didn't mean that. Yeah. He wasn't gonna do it. He just talking. Well, Skip took the Karen role.
Yeah.
Went on his podcast with the hour-long, letter of why he feared for his life. I'm talking about almost trying to get him locked up. He did everything but go down there and take a warrant out of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I fear for my life. I'm talking about he and the dog looking around. Charles could be on the way any minute, according to Skip.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? To paint him in that picture, the Karen stuff. The black man is to be feared.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if it's a 60-plus-year-old Hall of Fame, bad knees, bad back, on television, high-profile person like Charles Barkley, he still is a black man, and he still is to be feared. My thing was, I did find this out, okay? And this is probably going to really make you mad, because you being a owner yourself, somebody that has built something ground up, this is really going to probably piss you off right here. Club Shay Shay wasn't his.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to explain to you the depth of what happened to Shannon. Shannon comes, Skip, we're not going to go through all the stuff, the Brady stuff and all that stuff again. And so Shannon comes. He gets the job with Skip after Skip has left the other guy. He gets the job with Skip. I'm thinking that Club Shay Shay, like you said all the time, well, Shannon don't need to be there. He got Club Shay Shay. That's his bad cup. You used to tell me that all the time. And I thought, well, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
He could just walk out. Skip and the top office, the board holders, they all are on one side. Shannon was on this side. Once Shannon's popularity started to grow past Skip's, that's when the trouble started.
Okay.
Shannon pretty much tucked his tail and held his tongue until he got to where he wanted to go. Now, you and I talked. When you found out that he didn't own Club Shay Shay, you said something to me, which was, well, damn. Not only did he have to fulfill his obligations to FS1 and that show, then he has to fulfill his obligations for Club Shay Shay that wasn't even his. So they working him what? Double time.
Double time.
Working him double time for crumbs at that. So now when Shannon's popularity surpasses Skip, and now everybody is pretty much tuning in because of Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon sees that as an opportunity, bruh. I'm the one that's most popular on the show. I've given you 7 years that's in the NBA, you get a rookie contract, bro. It's 3 years. In the NFL, rookie contract. After 3 years, man, I don't prove myself. Give me my goddamn money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me my money. Make this my team, and put me the face of the franchise now. I've given you 3 years, okay? So, and that's how I felt. Shannon, and that's how Shannon felt. So Shannon, when he goes up into, the boardroom to lay all this out, I've given you 7 years, I'm doing this show. I'm doing a show that everybody in America think is mine, and it's yours. You're taking all the money off of that too. You got me bent over a trash can. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And their reply was, how dare you, nigga? How dare you come in here and ask for a percentage of your own shit? Reminds me back in the 80s and the 90s with the rap artists and the R&B artists, the old Motown artists, all the great artists that they were broke after all these great all the great music that they gave us for decades. You know, Ron Isley. He has to get with R. Kelly and change his whole entire name because he can't even use the Isley brothers. They have taken all that from him. All your publishing. It takes R. Kelly, who's in jail now that all the black nicks want to jump on him again. You know, hey man, I'll kick you when you're down. I don't know what happened with that whole situation, but I know they talk about other stuff with him.
Yeah.
But it took R. Kelly to come in and get Isley, change his name, give him a check, something that these labels that made billions off of us didn't do. You understand what I'm saying? And went around and selling the publishing from all that, the Gordys and all that. When they got theirs, they went and sold all the publishing off the backs of the artists that made that money. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of saying, hey, you know what? I made enough money off y'all for 40 years. Here, take a piece of this, take 50% of this publishing right here and take care of your family. No, you know what? I done took all your money all these years and then I'm gonna sell all the publishing over to the other side and see how they gonna do you. You understand what I'm saying? So Beehive, it's a shame. It's deeper than what I thought it was. I'm disappointed that Shannon didn't leave earlier. I think that you know I would have. I'm gonna let you talk because I might say the wrong thing.
Well, see, this is what got me with when you know. The reason why I watched Club Shay Shay was because I felt like I was supporting Shannon's stuff.
Right.
That's why I enjoyed watching it too, because it was like, you know what, I see what he's doing, I'ma support Club Shay Shay. To find out that he was only getting a percentage of Club Shay Shay, see, this is what people fail to understand every time. You got 3 Super Bowls and arguably one of the greatest tight ends of all damn time.
Right.
Super Bowls put you in front of the most people that you can possibly be put in front of on an American stage.
He's a Hall of Famer to you.
And a Hall of Famer. So with that being said, his cachet, as you like to say all the goddamn time, is through the damn roof.
Correct.
They knew what Shannon was going to do when they brought him in there.
Right.
He didn't know. You see what I'm saying? And see, I don't know what the contracts were, if he was in exclusive contracts to where he couldn't create his own platform at the same time, or he couldn't do his own thing. But it smells like to me, they got him in there, used his cachet to get everybody paid, then say, hey man, we paying you now. We didn't bring you in here for free.
Right.
And we giving you all this promotion. We done blast you out there because don't get it messed up. When a show is successful, it's because of the marketing budget behind it too.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't just always, we can sit in here and talk to each other till we blue in the damn face, but that don't mean we gonna do 1 million views every damn time.
Correct.
It's a difference when you got a marketing budget that says, okay, you can come in this thing and snap, but we about to put $100,000 in the marketing every damn show.
Right, correct.
Okay, so now you snapping with $100,000 behind you.
Right.
Not $5, okay?
Not $5.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do $5 of marketing on your ass, but that's about as good as it's gonna get, okay? What? No, I believe in you, but I'll give you $5 for if you get mad at me.
I'm laughing because I don't remember the 5.
That's how we run it. That's how the business run it. You ain't got to see the 5. It might not even been 5. That's what I'm saying.
250.
Exactly.
250.
It was an Instagram post and a story. That's all I can afford to edit to. Okay. That's all I can afford to market the show. Okay. Anything else you just ask me. Shannon got $100,000 between every damn show marketing him.
Okay.
So, yeah, bruh, when you come in here telling me that you deserve more and I done gave you everything that you need to succeed.
But see, I'm going to cut you off on that, and I feel what you're saying.
Come on with it.
The 100,000 is not just for Shannon. The 100,000 is for us. See, that's what people get.
Club Shay Shay.
That's what Club Shay Shay wasn't his.
That's what I'm saying. They using that to market Club Shay Shay too,
which is theirs.
Yeah.
So see, people get that mixed up. You're not putting 100,000 into me. You putting 100,000 into us, and I'm just by the way. Yeah. The 100,000 is going into you. But I'm a part of you. I'm under you, so therefore I get the crumbs from it. If you were putting $100,000 into me, if you said, okay, I'm gonna pay you not as much on the front end with the Undisputed show, but I'm gonna pump $100,000 into your club Shay Shay so that you'll be raking in the door over there. So when this is all said and done, yeah, me, Skip, and all us, we gonna bust this down over here, but then this is all gonna be yours. So it's gonna balance out anyway for you. It's kind of like teams do deals with superstars all the time. Yeah, we might not be able to pay you this much to come here because we got these 3 superstars, but we can get you a Nike deal, or we can get you a Converse deal that's gonna offset what you're going to give up on this end over here with the Lakers. We can put you in movies. We can do all this kind of stuff to supplement that income. See, that's what I thought was going on. So yeah, we're spending this money so that we want you to take a little bit less over here on the Undisputed, but we're going to put money into your club Shay Shay so that you can benefit. But that ain't what happened. They put money into club Shay Shay so they can benefit even more.
Exactly, but that's what they're supposed to do. What Shannon's supposed to do is say, okay, I appreciate y'all giving me this $100,000 marketing budget.
Not giving me $100,000.
Well, I appreciate y'all putting $100,000 behind every show that I'm doing, but I'm going to take this cachet that y'all are growing, and I'm going to do my own show.
But you may not be able to do, see, that you can't do that.
Well, see, this is the game.
The contract,
so this is the game. But that's what I'm saying. That's the game. And that's the game that I want everybody to get out of this conversation. Before you go and sign that contract, make sure you got your own platform already set in stone. You know, it's just like with back in the day with radio. I would see folks, they'd come into a radio station and they'll say, okay, Wick, come on into the radio station. You got a new show, it's called The Wicked Truth.
Okay.
And the show then blew up. You then went on for 10 years, and then they say, all right, Wick, it's time to, part ways. And then they say, but you can't do The Wicked Truth no more. That's our show.
Right.
But the smart ones would come in there, and guess what? They already had The Wicked Truth copyrighted. So when they went in there...
That doesn't matter, though.
No. The brand, Club Shay Shay, that name...
Right.
...probably has been searched 1 billion times.
Correct.
So guess what? If you owned the brand Club Shay Shay, when you leave this situation, those searches ain't gonna stop.
Correct, but
now you're pocketing all that money.
But see, that's the same thing with the music industry. I hear what you're trying to say, that you know how many labels have owned the records and did the copyright and done the publishing and the paperwork to these records, and then when they go sign to a Universal or Sony, you're gonna give up that right there, or we're not gonna sign you. That's what we signed you because we want straight from the deck. We don't give a who signed the publishing on it. To sign this deal, okay, Wick, you got 100% straight from the deck. It don't hit on these radio stations and all that. If you want to come over here to Sony and bring that album over here, bring the paperwork with you, because we're gonna need 50% of that publishing. We're gonna need so-and-so of that masters. We're gonna need 360 deal. We want show money off of this. Other than that, then we're just gonna shut you down. Other than that, then we'll kill the record. Because if I call if your Universal, Sony, and all them, if they start, okay, so let's just say Def Jam. If I had straight from the deck popping here in Atlanta, and they got Jeezy, they got Dip, they got 2 Chainz, they got all these, they could just call down here to Atlanta and say, okay, well, you know what? For your station, that birthday bash, if you mess with Wicked and Nino, then you're not getting Jeezy, Gucci, so-and-so. Take your pick. Would you rather have all them or cut Wick off? You understand what I'm saying? And so they'll shut that down. What that Club Shay Shay would have never even got. You thinking that Club Shay Shay was popping before they made Club Shay Shay?
Yeah.
He didn't make Club Shay Shay.
I'm glad you said that.
If he had made Club Shay Shay, he wouldn't have probably signed the deal to Undisputed.
So who made Kwame Brown?
Kwame made himself off
and that's all I'm saying. If Kwame Brown was to go and do a deal with ESPN or FS1 or any one of them things, he already got his brand. But
has he done a deal with them? No, because he may have dug in, like you said, where he said, well, you know what, I'm not giving up this. They said, okay, well, kick rocks. Well, to get this 100,000 spent on you that you keep talking about, you're gonna give up this show right here. You're gonna give up creative control. You just went through it. People have came to you and said, you know what, B-How, we'll give you this right here, but we want creative control. We want to be able to pay you, and we want you to shut up. And we'll handle this, we'll handle that, and you say, go to hell.
Well, that's the wicked truth right there, Wick. That's the truth.
Right.
That's where you sit. So when the fans are watching and they say, okay, why isn't a Beehive Club Shay Shay? That's the wicked truth that you just broke down right there.
Correct.
But I say that to say, I remember Cool Joe Goody gave me some game a long time ago.
You always it always go back to Goody Mob, though.
You
know how to pivot to Goody Mob or Andre 3000. I don't care what we talk. We be talking about chocolate cake. I remember when
nigga, I was talking to Cool Joe and I was telling him about a situation, and Cool Joe gave me a Mr. Miyagi answer. Now don't get it fucked up. He gave us a Mr. Miyagi shit. He said, Beehive, either you gonna make that thing do what it do, or you gonna go get your lunch pail and go to lunch with the rest of the workers. And he was done with that. So, Shay Shay, either you gonna go to lunch with the rest of the workers and do goddamn 2 shows for them people, or you gonna make that thing do what it do. That's your decision that you got to make.
Right.
Now, guess what? One thing that I'm not gonna tolerate or ever put up with is somebody talking down to me every goddamn day.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
You see, I don't care how much money is involved and all this other stuff. You're not going to talk to me any kind of way. You're not going to treat me any kind of way. We ain't doing any kind of nothing with me. And that's part of the reason why I do my own thing. And that's the wicked truth. Mm-hmm. That's for some people. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even play football and basketball after a certain age because I was like, you know what? These coaches want to talk to me any kind of way, and I just can't deal with it. Now, it could be issues that you have with authority. And that's not a good thing either because you still should be able to, work and deal with authority. However, each man has their life they want to live. Are you going to live a life to where a motherfucker stressing you out and talking to you any kind of damn way every day, and they can do it because it's a job and you need your job, or are you going to make that thing do what it's supposed to do? Correct. And it's going to be dangerous out there. That's where the danger's at. It ain't comfortable out there making it do what it's supposed to do.
But see, Shannon has already done that. That's why he's in the position that he is. He didn't walk up off the streets and Skip and these other NBC when he was on Football America in the morning or what. They didn't just give him some money because he didn't put the work in. He practiced every day for years. He played high school football. He played college football. He did everything the right way so that played by the rules so that later on in life he would have this for himself. And each time that he graduated to a new level, he played the game. He played the game 7 years for them. I think we're losing sight of what's going on. He put in his rookie time with FS1, with Skip. I did 7 years for you, bruh. And not only did I do Undisputed for 7 years, I did Club Shay Shay, with y'all taking 90% of the money. So now when I come in, I say, hey, ain't it about time we can renegotiate this? Then all of a sudden, they'll buy me out. But rather than pay me, I didn't say go give me all the money from the 7 years ago. Go back to what we were talking about the Ice Cube and the Chris Tucker thing. You made $100 million off this movie. Then you come in, you want me to do a new Friday. All I said, man, you made $100 million off the last one. Throw me a couple of dollars from that one right there that you gave me $5,000 for. Or you gave me $2,500 for. Since we're talking, I made $2,000. You can't give me $10,000, but you talking about another movie?
It's called capitalism, Wick. That's the world we live in. See, in a fair world, just like you were saying to Jody Breeze the other day, in an all equal and even world where both parents is the same, we see what you're saying. But in the real world that we living in this capitalistic society, that's why during COVID, everybody quit their jobs and started finding stuff to do online a different way. It was called the Great Resignation.
Right.
Because nobody felt like dealing with the capitalistic society no more. It was like, you know what? Let me go work for myself and do some capitalism for my damn self and figure this shit out and do it up under my own umbrella. So guess what? If you working with Beehive, I ain't talking to nobody any kind of way.
Right.
I ain't stressing folks out every day. We just gonna work and we gonna make it do what it's supposed to do.
Right.
But if you working for another company, where the fuck you at?
Right.
Who the fuck you think you are? Let me dangle a carrot in front of your face and tell you what I'm gonna give you that I'm actually not gonna give you, and then you looking crazy.
You're making my point for me.
But that's my whole point. That's what you signed up for. When you decide, see, that's the issue with those contracts. That's what you signing up for.
He signed up for it, but he has fulfilled. He only has 6 months left. The reason what you're acting like he signed up for that in year one, and then after he signed the contract in January, by March, he see that the writing on the wall, he don't got played, and now he got 5.5 years left. Now he wants to renegotiate. No, bruh. He did. His contract was about to be up. He only has 6 months left on it. In any contract in the NFL or the NBA, it's called an extension. You know what? We saw your value to this right here. You proved yourself. Now let us go ahead and your contract is coming up. We don't even want you to hit the market because we respect you so much. We don't want you to hit the market. That's what happened with Trae Young. That's what happened with all the basketball players. We don't even want you to go out there and test no free agency. We want to show you how we feel about you right now. So therefore, we're going to extend you to a max deal for 400 years before you even have to go talk to another team. Because we want you here. That's showing I want you here. When he went in for an extension, said, nigga, please, kick rocks. That's the slap in the face. This man only got 6 months left. You can't go ahead and extend me a contract now. Give me some more of my club Shay Shay money now. Hey, let's renegotiate. I gave you 7 years. You bent me over for 7 years now. 6.5. So now, look, that don't mean these last 6 months, we can still stay to the terms of that. Well, let's go to make this extension for the next 5 years. Give me a max deal on this. Give me something comparable to Skip, since I am just as popular as Skip. It don't even have to be as much as Skip. But give me something where I can look him in the face and I ain't got to ask the man to buy me a cheeseburger. You understand what I'm saying? Extend me. Get me right. Give me a little bit more of my own money that's Club Shay Shay. And you know what they said? Nigga, how dare you?
And I'm expound upon that part. Nigga, how dare you? Oh, you thought you was special. Right. Oh, you thought you was doing something that ain't never been done before. You thought that you so special that you can come in here and ask us for our money. See, the time
for our money.
Yeah, for
his
our
money.
No, it's not his money because when he signed that contract, it was no longer his money no more.
Right.
See, that's the issue with these contracts.
When
you sign the contract, you no longer are that guy. Oh. You are a number in that corporation.
Correct. But Beehive, if me and you did a 7-year deal, and I fulfill 6.5 like Shannon did for that right there, for all the same thing, then I come in the office, I say, okay, Beehive, I proved myself for 6.5. I ain't got but 6 months left. I know you don't want me to go out on the market and go to another show. Let's go ahead now and get paperwork in place for these next 7 years. Would you have the same stance as they did? Kick rocks?
Nope. But this is what they're thinking. If you're thinking in the black and white and the numbers business, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Who was that said, you're going to get mad at me again. But I got to bring it back around to the...
It was CeeLo this time.
But now this time it was Organized Noise. I was watching that documentary.
Okay.
And they was getting ready to go to Interscope.
Okay.
And LaFace was like, nigga, I can't match that shit. Go get your bag. If you come to me asking for that kind of crazy ass money, I'm going to say, hey, Wick, I can't match that shit. Go get your bag. I'm going to have to start over again with somebody else.
Right. But
that's just how it is.
Right, but
that's business.
But they didn't, that's not what they did. What they did was they said, get the fuck up out of here, and we keeping Club Shay Shay, we keeping everything, and we ain't giving you shit. That's what they told us.
Well, that's what happens when you think you special. You find out that you ain't you find out that you ain't the only one.
Who they gonna who
Jalen Rose ain't gonna be in that next week going back and forth with Skip Bayless.
Coming over there.
Then next thing you know, it's gonna be Club JJ, and they gonna be doing their dance, and niggas gonna be next year they gonna be like, what, Shannon who?
So you saying the buck dancing is an all-time high?
Well, no, see, that's the thing about it, too, with these damn jobs, man. I don't have an issue with people having jobs. But when you start getting up here in these ranks, and there's a lot of money involved,
right,
you are not going to be able to get around the buck dancing. That's part of that contract. You know, it's in the fine print in the contract.
Fine print.
Yeah, it says on Friday nights. It's a hold down and you're the star buck dancer.
No.
It's in a fine little print.
Friday nights, you will be special guests at Beehive's tap dancing.
Hell no. And see, that's why I go crazy every time you say that. Because I don't tap dance for nobody. I will be in a damn cot at a homeless shelter before this big toe taps that steel toe on any kitchen floor. Okay? Nigga, I will be broke before I tap dance, and that's how I feel.
I feel you.
But don't get it messed up, nigga. That's the wicked truth right there.
Right.
That'll keep your ass outside of the circles where folks are just handing out money. Here you go, here you go, here you go.
Now that's real.
But this is my other thing. Since you want to negotiate the money, since you're so goddamn special, go out there and do it again. You did it with us. You so damn special. Go out there and do this shit again.
Why they not taking that same stance on Skip then?
Because Skip was part of the program.
So he was on this side.
Skip went over there and said, hey man, now we need
a nigga.
Yeah. Now hey man, we need some sauce in here. That's what Skip said. Skip went in there and said, all right, we just got this deal. Y'all want me to come over here? Y'all know good and well these millennials ain't checking for my old ass. Right. So we need to get some sauce in here. Right. Who's the most sauciest player in commentating right now that we can get in here? Okay, they already got the boy Strahan. He already locked into $1 billion deal somewhere.
Right.
So you can't get Strahan.
Right.
Okay, Jalen Rose. We ain't got Jalen Rose right now. Charles Barkley, we don't like him. Shaq over there. You know, shit. You know that Shannon Sharpe. You keep them Black and Miles and them goddamn Hennessy, he's gonna bring in that whole demographic. You know them Negroes follow Black and Miles and Hennessy? You know they do. Oh, so they brought him in there, and guess what happened? The ratings went boom.
Right.
Because all of the Black and Miles and Hennessy drinkers came and tuned in to Shay Shay.
And so then once he started bucking about his percentage, that's when he's a problem.
Well, my whole thing is that when you dealing with these contracts and stuff, you want a buck. And see, it depends on a bigger picture on, okay, what is the market doing? So if you coming in and you want a bigger percentage, but the company's actually about to go into a damn recession anyway, and they thinking, okay, we about to have to lay off half our damn staff anyway, and you talking about you want a bigger percentage, and we about to have to do a layoff, then yeah, you can go, man, because you don't even know that we in the middle of a goddamn recession right now. We ain't even getting the same ad rev that we was getting back when we really wish we probably could give you the money, man, but we're not getting the same ad rev that we was getting before the recession hit. So I've seen that a lot of times with people that might have went in demanding more money, but the money just wasn't there. The people ain't gonna show you the backdoor operations, be like, nigga, we are down 50% right now, and you talking about you want a raise, which is gonna make us go down 60%.
Well, you only down 50% when I asked about the money. So long as I didn't ask about the money, we were all good. We could have ran this for 20 years. See, that's why I disagree with you. The game. Mm-hmm. We all good until I ask about where me at. If I don't ask about me, there's no problem. The problem only arises when I say, hey, all this is being generated, all this revenue, y'all working my back loose, I'm doing 3 shows, I'm doing all this, and nobody's saying nothing. You're patting me on the back, you know what I'm saying, I get a ham sandwich, you know what I'm saying, all this. But time I ask about me or stick my nose and say, well, hey, why can't I get a little bit more of this? Then all of a sudden, it ain't doing so good no more.
Well, did you negotiate that in your contract that you wanted those raises and those increases that you're talking about? See, if you would have put that in your contract because you knew what you was about to do.
You only got 6 months left, be high yet. Like the man got a 15-year contract and he did 8 months out of it.
He's about to finish the contract, but obviously he wasn't happy with how it was going because
correct. He's trying to negotiate. You're missing the point I'm saying. He ate the contract, the one he signed. Mm-hmm. Y'all listen to me out there. He signed a 7-year deal.
That's right.
He ate it. He said, you know what? I can't get this and I can't get this because I signed it away.
Yeah.
But now that I fulfilled my obligation, Now let's enter into something more favorable for me. And at that point is when they showed their true colors. Nigga, fuck you.
Well, maybe they didn't say F, and they just probably said, hey, man, you wanted to be more favorable for you, but we can't afford you, so go ahead and go do your thing. Maybe they couldn't afford what they want.
But they could afford it.
Because maybe...
Why could they give Skip all the money to talk about him?
Maybe they was going to say, now, Skip,
we can afford you.
Well, Skip, you know, we giving you 1.5, and Shannon want 1. He at 500 right now.
Right.
We don't have the budget to...
No, we have the budget.
No, we don't have the budget because the ad rev is low.
No.
So, Skip, this is what I need you to do. Skip, do you mind giving him 5, nigga, and both of y'all make $1 million? And Skip said... Negro, please. He's out of here. He's out of here. No, we'll go get somebody else for 100. We'll go get somebody else for 100, and then you give me that 400. And now I'm at 1.9. You done brought somebody else in there for 100. That nigga got that 100 happy as hell, and he blacking out in there. And they like, okay, who is this new guy that's on Fox going crazy?
Right.
Because that's the issue. The machine ain't going nowhere. It just changes the NBA ain't went nowhere, but they damn sure done changed the players.
I get that. That's the point.
And my whole thing is when you get to a certain point, then maybe.
So you have made my point for me that we're still in from 400 years ago. We've came a long way, but we ain't came nowhere.
You're damn right, but that's the point that I was making. If there is an issue, and see, I don't think that Shannon worry about no damn money.
No, he's not hurting about no money. It's
But my whole thing is too, when you have those opportunities and you in those places, you have to make sure that you are building a foundation for yourself outside of that, because all good things come to a damn end.
He did build a foundation for outside of football, which was what he did with this. That was the foundation. He played football for 12 years.
No. I'm talking about outside. See, football, that was dead. Now
Correct.
He's a commentator. We ain't talking about no football. We talking about commentating.
Right.
And I ain't even talking about the foundation for the money. I'm talking about the platform for the influence.
Correct.
So if you still want to be able to influence the culture and still, talk to people, give folks a platform to, get shit off their chest, then you got to make sure when you went in there that if you didn't come out with nothing else, you came out with that.
And he did, because when he left NBC or whichever one he was with, I don't know if it's NBC. I think it was NBC with the AFC, all them or whatever. But,
I'm about to bring it all the way home. I'm about to bring it all the way home now.
They paid him well. They respected him to get him over there. Once they got him over there, he was all good until he started asking about his business. And I'm familiar with that.
Where are the black sports networks and talk shows? Where are they?
We don't too much have any black networks.
And that's the problem right there. Because if you played in the NFL, you seen some millions, some other niggas that got some millions, and everybody should be able to say, all right, man, let's get about 30 folks together and everybody put up 100,000 and crank up Club Shay Shay 2.0. along with 15 other shows at the same damn time. And then let's go get $1 billion.
Shannon started that, and you acting like that Undisputed was already built without Shannon. Shannon built that with Skip.
Exactly.
Undisputed was not built. When Skip went over there, he looked for somebody that could help him build it.
Exactly.
They built that together. You acting like Shannon Sharpe came over there with this thing. This platform was already built. You talking about you need to go build your own platform and then you won't have to get. Well, Skip didn't have to do that. That's the good old boy system. He didn't have to build Undisputed. You understand what I'm saying? He did not have to build Undisputed. He built him, and Shannon had to build it, but he the only one got rewarded for it.
Okay, so this is the issue, Wick. I'm financing the development of a house.
He didn't. FS1 did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I say, Wick, I want you to build this house, and you can bring in whoever you want to bring in to help you build it. But I'm commissioning your ass to build this house.
Correct.
You are in control of the building of this house, how it's going to be laid out,
see how you going.
design, and everything.
Right.
And you say, okay, shoot, I know Kadar. He is fine with the paint.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna have him come in here and paint, lay down some carpet, and do all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And then Kadar come in there and he over delivers. Mm-hmm. And now the house is doubled in value because of what Kadar came in and did. But he's doing what you asked him to do because I paid you to do that, not Kadar. Mm-hmm. That's coming out of the budget I gave you for this show that I want you to build. Mm-hmm. So I want you to bring somebody in there. So now Kadar, you done brought him in there because Kadar needed a place to go. And then Kadar
he didn't need a place to go. Kadar was already working somewhere. I went and brought him over.
Okay,
see,
well,
you
acting like
you're doing what you acting like Shannon was a bum. Like they made him. This ain't trading places. This ain't trading places with Eddie Murphy. This is not trading places. Mortimer, we're back. This is not trading places where when they got a bum and say, hey, we can take a bum and make a man out of him. Then we're talking about a 3-time Super Bowl champion that's already a multi-millionaire that has been successful on other shows. You came and got me.
Well, yes, I came and got you. But this house the financing is already here, man. If I say, hey, I gave you the money and whoever, so that's on you, Wick. If I say, all right, Wick, here go $2 million to build this goddamn house. Now, you can do the budget however you want to. You do the budget however you want to, but here go $2 million. I'm giving this to you, and any issues that come in up under this house, you deal with them because I'm giving it to you. Now, what if you just so happen to have a damn good eye for talent and you bring some folks in there that turn that damn house out, and they say, hey, man, I know this house fire as hell, and I need more of your $2 million, man. I know they gave you that, but I turned this house out a lot more than I expected, so I need more of your $2 million. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna give them? Are you gonna say, what, man?
The house is doubled, and the house is doubled. Yeah, as a businessman, if you have over delivered and made me more money, then yes, I will. That's the problem that we have with each other. Now, you would do the same thing.
Because now I'm about to take it further. It doubled, but guess what? Since it doubled, I just got my money back. You already got your money because it's an investment into you. So I'm out $2 million out the gate. I'm already in the whole $2 million. I'm praying that y'all make $2 million.
Okay, so
and then y'all make $4 million, and so I get a chance to double my money on this side. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Now the business, I'm doubling my money. So now they say, hey man, this thing big, but it's over your head because I gave you your $2 million, and then I tell you, hey man, these your people, bro. I gave you $2 million to build it.
Yeah, I get it.
Budget,
what you're saying is that Skip isn't as powerful as we say, thinking that he is. And he is.
Yeah,
but he is.
Yeah,
but he is.
Well,
you said it right the first time.
Yeah.
Here, I ain't giving that nigga none of my goddamn money, and I won't. And instead of paying him, I'll go get another nickel and give me what you were gonna give him. That's what you said was right.
But that's what that's how I feel. Yeah. Now that's exactly
that's
what
just
I'm
a
saying.
fucked up way. But you know what? I'm keep talking about it, man. I feel like pay the man. You know what I'm saying? But he already done left anyway. Shannon Sharpe, you're gonna be all right. You should have been left.
But see, my thing is, it ain't even about paying them. He can pay himself. He can do whatever he want to do.
Well,
himself.
They don't took everything from the man. He ain't got clothes. He got to build from scratch now. They don't pimp him out the door.
That's the wicked truth.
They don't pimp him out the door.
That's the wicked truth.
Let's see how that work out for you. Now, I don't see it done to artists so many times, but
if you can pull a 2 Chainz,
yeah,
or a Big Galaxy,
yeah,
you can turn into something different.
You can
and come back be back even stronger than you were back then.
Shannon Sharpe, 55 years old. They ain't trying to goddamn build never no scratch. He thought he was finna sit down. Charles Barkley talking about retiring. They talking about sitting down. You talking about get back out there and build something from scratch because I don't put in 7 years with y'all and then when I asked y'all for an extension and something to show you my value.
Though? He asked for an extension.
Yeah, it's just like you working for IBM, man. You don't work your way up the chain from in the mail room all the way up to the board room, and then time you get up there to the board room, it's time for the promotion. They said, well, B-How, you work here 20 years, but kick rocks.
You just told me my life story again, but no, that's it. I done been there. I done been there about 5 times over and over again.
Well, let the people decide.
And what you learn from those situations is that we as a people, we got to be self-sufficient and self-reliant, man.
Absolutely.
The people got to come together and create their own platforms and
Our own
networks.
banks.
Our own banks. And also we can finance each other. And then, because see, that's the other thing too. You know, if the people that's financing it ain't trying to give you the money, they ain't trying to give you the money. That's one of the hardest things that, you know, black businesses have is getting financing.
Correct.
And then I hate to bring it full circle with it too. And that's why one of the reasons why you had a lot of Trump supporters out here too. Because before Trump came through with the PPPs and the EIDLs, you couldn't get a business loan. Now the issue is the people a lot of folks got those business loans and they decided to go out and borrow with that money.
Right.
But for the first time, that was an actual wealth transfer to where if you took that money and invested it into your business, you would have been straight.
Right. I understand.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I believe that, you know, in situations like this, we just got to make sure that we are working towards being independent of the machine.
The black dollar. We need the black dollar.
Yeah,
that's what
because
you're saying.
with the machine, this ain't gonna never change. We gonna sing this same song forever.
We do agree on that.
You see what I'm saying? That ain't gonna never change.
And that's why I said it's just sad that seeing Shannon, I see that we're still there.
Yeah.
You know, you would think.
The real thing is too, and I hate to cut you off with, but this is one of the things that I learned just doing my career. When I did what I do now for other people, it was worth $12 an hour. When I did what I do now for myself, it was worth 10 times that.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, Shay Shay, what you did for them was worth the salary that they gave you. But if you do it for yourself, because I mean, you still the same guy.
Correct.
But you just ain't got the machine. And if you build it up and the people is rocking with you like they supposed to, and we really on code with each other like we supposed to, then he should probably make 10 times as much as he made there doing his own damn thing.
I agree.
Y'all hit the comments, man.
That's right.
Let us know how you feel. Do you feel like we need our own networks? Do you feel like, you know, maybe at these jobs they got to do better as far as culture when it comes to financing and promoting folks around there? Do you think that Shannon should just sit there? It just is what it is. It ain't gonna never get no better.
Right.
You know, let us know how y'all feel. Hit them comments ASAP.
Yes, sir.
And we'll talk to y'all in a minute, man. We gone.